I one day prayed to God and asked for a special man to come in my life, and it was David. We married in 2005. Unfortunately, he developed pancreatitis and he passed away quickly in 2010. Things were going okay financially, but they were really tight. I was paying the rent and paying the car, and of course, rent goes up. The money became shorter and shorter, and I didn't know how I was going to survive.
When I started dating my spouse, we kind of decided to get like an apartment, but there wasn't a lot of space for everybody to kind of move around in. Parking was terrible, unsafe neighborhood, dark kind of thing. It was such a struggle. Prices were going up, and that's when we decided to look into the Habitat program.
I've always been an independent woman. I've always had my own career. I've always paid my own bills. I've always been taking care of myself. But at the time, after my husband passed, I needed a hand.
The housing situation in Austin today, to say it's at a crisis level is kind of an understatement.
The affordability issue on homeownership has only gotten worse and worse. It's gotten farther and farther out of reach. They're working, they're making money, they're saving money, but the market's just way out in front of them, and there's no way they can catch up without a little bit of a hand.
Just the idea of home ownership is difficult to achieve, and as housing gets more expensive and ownership gets more scarce, we're really positioned to provide an opportunity to folks that otherwise it doesn't exist.
In Habitat, the way that we do that is unique. We give families a hand up in creating their own success and literally building their own home.
Austin Habitat's mission is to provide affordable housing for people in our community in need. And what we're known for is when we build single-family homes. When you look at those homes, we're able to help tens of people in the community a year through those builds, and it's transformational for those families. But beyond that, we're working with the private sector through our programs like Homebase, where we can leverage private sector investment, and now instead of helping tens of families, we can help hundreds of families.
I like that we're part of providing an entire separate market of housing, to own a home that they don't have to move to a different community and have that stability that comes with it.
With the recent $8.5 million grant we've received from McKinsey Scott, that's going to allow us to secure enough land in the future to really ratchet up the number of homes we can build.
I can remember when we were building 10 homes a year and then 20 homes a year. We're coming up on a year of building of about 25 homes. But within 2 or 3 years, we're going to be building 50 homes a year and more. And our ultimate goal is to get to 100 homes a year.
If we could build 100 affordable homes a year, that would make Austin Habitat one of the top 10 home builders in the entire Austin market.
A lot of times when people hear about Austin Habitat for Humanity, they think about the physical structure, raising a wall, nailing boards, creating a home for a family. But a home is much more than that. The dignity of homeownership, investing in someone's future, supporting someone's step into homeownership creates long-lasting benefits. The generational impact, the relational impact really does make a difference to more than just the person buying that home.
We are ultimately so grateful from the bottom of our hearts, because without this program, a home for us was not even in the near future.
I'm able to live, I'm able to have a car, I can go on a trip, I can save money. I'm not struggling paycheck to paycheck just to pay my bills, to buy a tank of gas or go out to supper with my friends. Living in an affordable home gives me less stress in life to continue to live and enjoy the things that I have.
I've lived in apartments my whole life. To be able to provide my children their own room, which is something I never had growing up, and their own space, to be able to give that to my children, words cannot even express how thankful we are to everybody involved. We are just so thankful for them.
That was a pivotal time in my life when David passed away, and we had always wanted a house together. I moved in on my birthday in July 28, 2014. I could hear him telling me, "Good job, honey. Good job, honey. I'm so proud of you." It was a great moment.
The need has never been greater for affordable housing in Austin, and Austin Habitat for Humanity is positioned well to deliver on that need, but we need your help.
If you want to give to help build someone a home and to help establish someone in a community, there's no better place I would recommend you give it to than Austin Habitat.